Hello everyone, thanks for joining me for another video. Today we're going to be doing a video using circles. I wanted to change it up a little bit. Here I have my papers that I'm going to be using. That particular stripe paper is Summer and Sun by Fancy Pants. And then that background paper, I'm not sure which one that is, but that one with the dots on it is going to be Poolside Crepe paper. I'm pretty much using all of the papers that were in my add-on and also my hip kit for June and July, I want to say. So anyway, I'm just going to start out with my Martha Stewart's circle punch. Well, it's not a punch, it's a cutter. And I usually use this like on a glass surface. So you can see I'm struggling just a little bit because I'm on my wooden table. And no worries about that wooden table. I've had that table for, oh my goodness, very long time, and it travels with me. You might even see a couple of glitter on it and everything else because it's been with me for a very, very long time. Anyway, this paper right here is the Crepe Paper Journey. And this is Happy Camper. It has some really cute campers on the back. We didn't do any camping this summer, so I wasn't able to use that paper. But I am going to use this side of the paper, which is really neat. It has like diamonds. I think they're diamonds. It's a it's a different type of pattern on it. Now this dot paper is also from Crepe Paper, but it's poolside. And pretty much what I'm doing is I'm just making different size circles that I want to use for the layout. I am doing the circles towards the middle so that I can use this pattern paper again on another layout. These photos that I am scrapbooking are from the kids. One day it was like really, really hot outside, and we stay in Texas, so we have like extremely like unbearable hot days. So in order to, keep the kids tamed and have them doing something different, I let them pull out paints, watercolors, um, popsicles, anything just to beat the heat on the inside and to, keep them occupied because, being inside all day during the summer is pretty boring. So now I'm pulling out a couple of my circle punches. I'm not sure what size these are. I want to say one of them may be a 1.5 and a 2, but I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna say. And then here, I really like this paper, but I am gonna cut it because, like I said, I want to use it on another background paper for layering or something. So I'm just cutting about 4 inches off of each pattern paper, and that way I still have a full sheet to use for layering or doing, another page. So I do have several scraps left to make more pages. This pretty much was my last layout for the summer. You guys are seeing it right now. We're about to go into our Labor Day weekend. So I found this video on my computer when I was going through my pictures to see about printing off my pictures for school because they started school now. And so I have a ton of pictures that I was taking of everyone. This year, my oldest went to middle school, so that was a pretty big event. Okay, now I have all of the circles cut out, and then I'm gonna start. What I did was I laid it on my paper. I didn't know my camera was gonna cut off, but it did. Anyway, I have the LA Studio. I think it's Let's Eat. It's Meal Planner is what the name of the paper is by LA Studio, and I'm using that as my photo mat. And then I'm just going to cut it down to fit my photo. And as you can see, like I said, my camera cut off, and what I did was I just diagonally aligned the circles onto the background paper. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that bigger circle in half so I can have some have that circle at the top of the photo and at the bottom of the photo. So I'm pretty much going to just realign all of my circles to fit around my photo. So yeah, I was talking about my son going to middle school. It was a pretty big event. I walked to the bus stop with him, which was a big mistake. Boys get so embarrassed by their well, their mothers anyway. And I took a couple pictures of him getting on the bus, so that was really exciting for me. He's on the tiny side for him to be as old as he is, and so it was kind of emotional for me because you never know what children they're gonna meet, and with him going to a brand new school, um, you just don't think about it as, I guess parents don't think about it as much as the bullying. I remember growing up, it wasn't that big of a deal, but now kids really take the bullying to heart, and it really bothers their self-esteem and stuff. And so, anyway, with him being on the smaller side, I was kind of emotional with him going to a new school, and with him being in the middle school and seeing most of the middle schoolers were pretty much bigger than him. What I'm doing here is I'm gonna go ahead and adhere all the circles and stuff to my page because I'm ready to get the embellishments. I'm still using the crepe paper embellishments that were in the kit. I've already gotten my August kit. I haven't opened it yet. My September kit is actually on its way as well. So I have to catch up on photos, but like I said, I do have quite a bit of photos of the children going to school. It's just really hard to do their photos this year. A lot of the kids and stuff have like fun colors like this. I didn't get any type of school paper, so I'm gonna just have to look for a collection to do their school pictures with. I have like, cause their school colors are red, blue, white, and so I am definitely trying to find a collection that fits those photos because, like I said, everything gets really like bright and not really in the colors that um, go with their school colors. So anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm just adhering all the circles onto the page and making sure everything is down. And now I'm going to pull out. Oh, I have one more circle there. I'm not sure if I'm going to put that there or not. Yeah, I'm going to put it there. So anyway, I have the crepe paper embellishments that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be using the hello. But then I saw that open spot where nobody was sitting at the table that they were on, the play table that they were on. So I'm going to add two more smaller photos of my daughter and my son um, doing their paintings and what they were painting. It would have been pretty neat if I would have added onto the layout the pictures that they finished painting. But I didn't. I didn't print that off, so that would have been a great two pictures to put there, like their results, or not necessarily their results, but their creativity of what they came up with. I think my daughter was drawing like a doggy. My son was drawing ninjas. So anyway, I'm filling in that empty spot where nobody is sitting with two more photos. And yeah, now I'm ready to start embellishing my page. I'm using the plus signs, and I'm telling you that I don't have to tell you because you already know those sticker things gave me the hardest time. And I've seen other videos where people are just able to pull their embellishments off of the chipboard like it is. That little tag right there says love. And so I'm going to put that one on there. And then I put that banner hello up there. And there's a little small sticker that says sunshine on it. And I'm going to put that on there. I'm just going to peel it off of there. And I'm going to put it on there. Here on the page, I really didn't work in clusters. I just started like laying my embellishment down, everything that I felt like was really cute. I did put like I said, the plus signs in about 3 places. That word was hot. And then I found another little tag and it says fun and sun. And I'm going to put it there. And then, let's see, another plus is what I have. I didn't know that I wasn't in camera frame. And so I'm putting that plus there. And there's another hot in a different color. So I guess I do have 3 clusters if you think about it. So now I'm going to add some enamel dots. Oh, I added another plus to that top cluster, if you want to call it a cluster. Oh, it was moving. It wasn't here there. So I'm going to take it out and put some adhesive on it. Sometimes I forget, like after I lay stuff down, I forget if I have adhered it to the page or not. So and then I lift up my page and stuff started falling off. Here I have the enamel dots that came in one of the kits. I think it was the June kit, or maybe it was the July kit. And then I'm just gonna put some enamel dots in my clusters. And then I'm actually going to add buttons because this layout for me is pretty much all about the circles. So I'm actually going to add some buttons. The buttons are from my Mind's Eye cut and paste collection. And so I'm going to add 2 enamel dots. And then I'm going to add, I took that blue one off because I felt like the blue was too close to the background color of the paper. Now I'm going ahead and adding some buttons in several areas of the page. And then I'm just pretty much picking out all the coordinating buttons for this page. It was some that were chipboard, some that were just regular buttons. But I'm pretty much adding them pretty much everywhere. Then I found this number 2. As you guys know, I don't know, my husband says it's my signature of me to add numbers. Either I add numbers of how many children are in the photos, or I add numbers as to how old the child is. So if you want to call it my signature, you can. I like to add the numbers. Here I'm pointing to where I'm going to put the title of my page, and the title of my page is going to be Beat the Heat. And I'm going to use my October afternoon alphas. Right now I'm just looking for them because they weren't in the stash that had my kit inside of it. So now that I have them, I'm going to, like I said, my title is Beat the Heat. And I really love these gray letters. And then it has like the white on the inside. So it's really cute. Those are some of my favorite letters. And so then once I add the title to my page, that's pretty much going to complete the page for me. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching my videos and subscribing and leaving comments. I want you guys to have a wonderful and safe Labor Day, and try not to do too much Labor Day shopping. I know I've already found myself in Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and Michael's. Michael's really had a good sale going on. Joann's really did. Pumpkins, can you believe they had pumpkins? And they had these pink glittery pumpkins, and I'm so tempted to buy them. but I have no idea where I would put them. I'm thinking maybe in my craft room or something. So if I decide to get those pumpkins, I'll have to show you guys in case you don't have them at your local Joann's or something. And that's another thing too. Like some stores offer totally different things than other stores do. But anyway, that's another story. So anyway, you guys enjoy your Labor Day. What I did here is I moved my title over. I wanted it to be more centered. So I'm just gonna pretty much move my title over. And like I said, once I put my title on a page, guys, that's gonna complete it for me. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.